Hey, hello there. This is going to be another update for our 4.3 tools. I updated 4 more tools and we are going to go over them so you can see what is new. I also bought myself a new webcam so you can also see me when I'm doing the updates and the tutorials, so you know who you're dealing with. Pretty nice. So let's go into it. Here we have the brick walls 4.3 and we added a few more bricks. As you can see here, we first went to brick D and now you can choose up to brick J. They all have different colors. As you can see, this is a green brick, this is more a beige brick, and this one is gray. And this way you can make all kinds of patterns with the colors also. Also, this is a new example, and if we start playing, you can see that's also animated. It's going back and forth, in and out. It's just done with a scene from the scene time, as you can see here. Scene time, I'm using the seconds and then the scene, and then multiplying it so it's not coming out that much. And also the other example that was there before is still here. So this one is really wavy one. I'm combining a few wave textures to get this pattern. So it's waving in the X and the X and Y directions. But you can also see how this example is made. Make your own patterns. So that is the brick walls update. We also have the life calendar. So the life calendar is a calendar that shows your life in weeks. I made this once for myself and then I thought, oh, it could also be a nice tool for people to use. Here you can see all the parameters, and I added some colors for the segments. So I use these colors to mark a school that you went to or a job that you had. Mark these colors over here, and if you go into geometry nodes, here in the bottom you have all these color dots. This is a layer, this one is a layer, this one is a layer, and I offsetting them slightly to raise them above the yellow color. And you can just keep adding more. So just copy this and then plug it into the join, and then this way you can make more colors, so more distinct colors to create more layers. I'm also working on a month calendar, so you can see your life in months, and that also might be interesting if you like these kinds of things. I call this a memento mori, so you can see how much life you have left or how much life you have lived. Some people don't like it. I like to see these kinds of things, so you can find this one also on Blend Market. Then next we have the dimension tool. Someone asked me if they could or if I could add a parameter for them so you can scale also the dimensions themselves, so the value. So if I select this one, you already had the size multiplier, so you can scale all the dimensions of the arrows, but here you can also change the value. So if you change it to 0.01 and add some decimals, you see that it's like 100 times smaller, and this way you can use it for other types of models if you are working at a particular scale or you need to export for 3D printing. That was the question about. That's now in here as well. So the new colors I explained already in the previous video, and that's already also in new in the 4.3 version. Then I also updated this one, which is the billboards, the neon signs. what I already had was this one. You can create billboards with a image, and it splits by the brightness of the colors and makes then the illuminated line, the neon lines. And now you also can use just a string, so you can type a text. This says generated procedural billboards, and here you can say, for example, Blender, type it in, and then you have a different word. I can leave it at generated now, and here you see all the parameters. What you can do is you can change the radius, which is handy. You can change the outline. For example, here you can set it to outline, then it's outlining the font that you use. And you can also say single tube, then it collapses it into one tube. So for this font, it can be nice to use a single tube. You can also choose the outline, which also looks nice. There you have a choice on what you want to do. You also have edge options, no edge, so it doesn't have a border. You can do edge and then it has a border. The box thickness, like now it's created in a box, a light box. You can make it deeper, and what you can also do is change the box margin. I will link also the edge tube that's not yet linked, but in the version that will be on Blender Market, that will be linked as well. And also you have the different colors that you can choose. So here you can see the colors of the text, the border and the background, and here I changed them. And the text size can also be changed here, so you get bigger or smaller billboards. So that is the update for the billboards and the dimension tool. Now, if I open that one again, it's the neon billboards. One other thing I wanted to talk about is here, when you find it on Blender Market, it doesn't have the standard fonts. So here you can see I uploaded some fonts. I got them from here, from dafont.com, to make this example. Of course, I cannot sell these fonts, so I will take them out. But here you can just implement your own fonts. This is the standard Blender font that is in there. But here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots that you can add, and then you can choose here the different fonts that you want. And then you can name them here if you want to do that yourself. Here are the names for the menu switch, and then they will appear here. So that is the update for the billboards, and I will continue to update the other tools as well and try to keep you updated on them. Okay, bye, see you in the next one.